Hi, I'm Mel, your gal pal. Welcome. I am going to do a quick video kind of talking about what I wore, my idea behind my ensemble, my jewelry, and my purse, and my dress that I wore to the meant to be Met Gala inspired event. If you are new to this page, my name is Mallory. Everybody calls me Mel, and I'm your gal pal. And I talk about jewelry, and pop culture and just random things. And I have a jewelry store. This necklace I made, these earrings are available in the jewelry store. This heart bracelet is available in the jewelry store. This other bracelet my brother got me when he was on a vacation that I really like. And I like pairing these together. So that's just a little bit about me. Okay, so I want to talk about the theme. The theme was the feminine body as costume art. And I have to say, I love that theme. I love girliness. I love being feminine. I love all that those things. So I was really excited. What I struggled with is how do I incorporate that into jewelry specifically? And then just trying to get inspired. So I have a really good friend. We actually got together a couple times and we like kind of tried to brainstorm. She went to the event with me and we tried to like brainstorm about like what to wear, like what theme to go with, how are we going to do this? And I just kept like mulling over. I said, okay, I was thinking about doing like something with pearls. I was thinking about doing, I love flowers, so I always do something related to flowers, but I was thinking maybe something with pearls. At one point, I was thinking something with silver, something with just I don't know. I was just like going through the different thing. Oh, we were also thinking like crosses because I'm a Christian, I'm a believer, so like that's really important to me. So just thinking of all these things and like and then I was thinking feminine body, like okay, costume art, and I take things very literal. So I'm like trying to think like costume art, feminine body. I'm just mulling over this. Well, then eventually I just was thinking and thinking, and I think she suggested like orchid or actually, I think she's the one who suggested orchids, and I was like, okay, well, I've really been into orchids. Started doing some more research, and the three things that orchids represent are love, beauty, and strength. And I just thought, okay, this is what I think of women. When I think of femininity, I think of love, beauty, and strength. So I said, okay, I want to do something with orchids. So that is how the orchids kind of came to be. I'm going to show you the necklace. So it really started off with trying to find an orchid that I could use as a pendant. And that actually was incredibly difficult. I don't know why it was so hard for me to find an orchid. Orchids are just really hard to come by. And then I was like, okay, maybe I'll just do the rinse myself and figure it out. And then I finally ordered a necklace that already had the orchid, and then I took the orchid off. But this is a real orchid and it's purple. Now, I'm sure you're asking why purple? Like pink is your color. Pink is like I love pink. Pink is like part of who I am, and pink is definitely feminine. So I picked purple because once again, this was one of the only orchids available, but I really, really like it. And then I decided to go in that direction. So okay, I was all right. I need to do this orchid, and then I just started looking at purple other pieces, and I just started thinking, okay, what are some other things that I can incorporate in this necklace? So I ordered these. I don't know if you can see these very clearly. I ordered these other like tiny pieces here from Etsy, of course. And then I already had this chain, and then I already had these beads and yeah, so one day we just went over to a coffee shop and we were just sitting and we were talking and I was just like looking at the pieces and I was like once again I was really struggling like trying to sorry it's like I was really struggling like trying to decide like uh how I was going to incorporate all of this and it was coming down to the wire and then I was like sitting there looking and then I came across I just had this idea. I will post some pictures. I will insert some pictures here, I guess, some pictures of it. And I just absolutely love it and adore it. I just decided I wanted to do layers for sure. I love layering jewelry in general. Just either the neck, the wrist. And I was like, okay, I'm going to layer it. And then yeah. I don't know, it just like came to me. I already had this So these beads here I already had, and I was just like looking through stuff, and I wanted to also do some like funky colors because I knew this event was going to be unique and kind of out there. So I just wanted to do something like a little bit different. So yeah, and then so next was the bag. I love a purse. I love a purse. You know, people spend thousands of dollars on shoes. Like I could never do that. I, you know, $50 max on a pair of shoes. But purses, I would spend thousands of dollars for a purse. So I was like, okay, I need to have a really good bag. So I was inspired by an Instagram account that I ideally will post somewhere. And she actually so I looked on Instagram and Pinterest specifically, just looking to find some like purse inspiration, something with orchids. And there are so many amazing like rinse and designs. And I was almost like, should I just like look into doing this? Rinse and is not something you just like happen upon everywhere. I just want you to know that. Like it's actually like a lot of hard work. So I was looking everywhere and I was inspired by this other woman. She had like a wooden box and then she like put flowers on it and everything. And like it super cute. So it said, okay, I want to do something like that. So she painted the box and everything. So what I did was I did something similar. I painted my box. I got a box and I painted it. I ordered a wooden box and then I added these flowers, these orchids. All right, let me tell you about this. This was super fun. I love making jewelry. Jewelry making is like one of my favorite things in the entire world. Um, and but this making this box was like a real art project. It was so fun. So what I did was I ordered the wooden box and then I got some paint. I am not a painter. I have not really painted in years. Got some paint from Michael's. I painted the box the night before and then I let it dry and then I did another layer of the paint. And then I also got the orchids from Michael's. These are fake flowers, the orchids from Michael's. And initially I was going to glue them on. That was really hard. So it's like, you know what? Let me try double-sided tape. It was like double-sided tape, a tape I got from Michael's. I grabbed that double-sided tape. I tried to do that. That was really hard. So then I was like, okay, this was like down to the wire. I had planned all these like TikToks I was going to do, but like time was running out because I was having such a hard time trying to figure out how do I get these orchids to stay on this wooden box. All right, so time passed. I'm like trying to do all these different things, and then I'm like, what if I just use wire? So I used wire, and like when you get really up close, you kind of see it, but like from far away, you totally cannot see that it's wire. Is like what's holding it together, and I'm just so proud of it. Like my problem solving, like it's so cute. I'll insert pictures. It's so cute. I love it. I'm so proud of myself. That was just like a really fun, like a super fun project to do. So that was the bag that I took, and I created those two things, and I loved it, loved it, loved it. Okay, so last, my dress. I will insert that somewhere. So my dress. So my friend is in fashion design. She actually went to school for it. She's gonna have her own line too. Like this is her thing. So we were talking about like style, like what looks good, what doesn't. Because I was like, I really, really like that's a big thing. She was making her outfit. I had to buy something because my thing was gonna be the jewelry in the bag. So we were thinking about it, and she figured out what my style was. And my style is a classic. I'll insert it. It's a classic something, and so we're looking for that. So we're some of that stuff means like the asymmetrical, like a slit, and I'll have to link and like show somewhere the website that kind of like explains a lot of it. So that's my style. She was like, this is it. I got my color analysis done by Elizabeth. I'll insert her information. I got my color analysis done by Elizabeth maybe 2 years ago. So I knew that I am a bright winter. That I know like without, a soft classic. That's what I am. My body shape is a soft classic. But I know my color analysis is I'm a bright winter. So I'm like looking at all the different like shades and stuff like that. And I find my dress, or actually Azizi is like a website. A lot of people get their bridesmaid dresses. So I got my dress there and I was like nervous. I didn't try it on. I literally tried it on 2 days before the event, which was stupid of me. I definitely probably need to get it hemmed. Honestly, I might wear it to a wedding, so I will get it hemmed for that. But it fit and I felt so beautiful. It fit me like perfectly. I got so many compliments, even like from my friends that weren't there but like saw pictures. I felt so beautiful in the dress. It was perfect. Like find your body type and find out your color palette, color analysis. Get those done seriously. It will make a difference in like events like this. So that is how I got my necklace, my purse, and my dress for the Meant to Be Met Gala theme of um feminine body the feminine form, feminine body as costume art, and it was just such a funny bit. I literally cannot wait for next week or next week for next year. That was so fun. I'm gonna try to do something like this every year. I had a blast. Or any other events. Oh, so I do have another event coming up where I'm going to do something similar. I'm going to a celestial ball, which I'm super excited about, and I'll do another video like that, like this, similar, like talking about like what I did with that. So yeah, that has been your video on my meant to be outfit, my meant to be look for the night. So yeah. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.